Alright y'all, well let's just go ahead and pick up right where we left off in the last video. We are going to take out this carburetor and give this carburetor a cleaning. And also inside the manifold here, there's what's called a reeds valve or a reeds cage. We'll take that out and inspect that as well. Yeah, let's just go ahead and dive right into this one. Let's loosen these guys up. Alright, let's see. Let's get this slide off. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. Just set that right there. Almost got it here. There we go. Sweet. I think it's definitely gonna be a little gunked up in there. See all that right there? All right, cool. Set this down. Taking off the manifold. And then behind this should be that reeds cage. All right, let's check out this manifold. Looks like it's still in pretty good shape. It's a little cracked down in here, but they're not going all the way through. So that's good. We want to make sure we're getting an airtight seal. So we'll clean this up. This is good. And the reeds cage. Let's see how this is looking. I think the reeds cage looks good. So this allows the flow to go in, but nothing to come out. Cool, that's in good shape too. We'll clean this up a bit. And it probably wouldn't hurt to clean this slide up a little bit. It's got some gunk on it, on the needle there. So let's get this slide off. Go. And there's our spring. Cool. Alright, well while we have the carburetor disassembled and we're going to clean that, I figured we'd go ahead and take the cover off for the oil pump and have a look at the oil pump. Thought we'd kill two birds with one stone. We've got 3 screws here. Got my impact driver. This went on very tight. Grab a rag. I already know. Oop, too late. Dang it. Shoot. Hold on a second. Okay, that just had to be in there. Looks like we're catching some of it. That's good. So here's what's going on. So we've got this oil line here. This one connects to the oil tank. So the oil is gravity fed down into the pump, and then the pump pumps the oil up into the machine where this screw is. So let's take this off. So it should be one of those screws that, yeah, has the hole through it. See, it has the hole going through it. That's where the oil flows through. If there's oil in there, we should see it. Yep, I see it pumping. See it coming out? So I think it's working. Pretty neat. Okay, so I think this is the bleed screw. Dang, I still can't get that off. If we don't strip it. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's the bleed screw. See, it's bleeding out. So I'm assuming there was oil still all in the line here. And so now it's all bleeding out. This off, it's just these two screws back here. There we go, we got it. Didn't want to damage it. Yeah, we're still okay. One down. Cracked, I'll show y'all after I get this out. Here we go. Here she comes. Got the oil pump off. Pretty cool. So we'll clean this up and figure out exactly how this thing works and how to get this thing working 100%. All right, cool. Let's go clean up. I made a mess. All right, so I have been getting a little bit ahead of you guys. I started to go ahead and disassemble this oil pump here, and I started to check out the spring. This is what's left of the spring that's in there. So the spring is actually what retracts this back, and this is what our throttle connects to. So that's what opens up the oil more. So this should be springing back. It's obviously not going to with a busted spring. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find something like that online. That may be a part that's a little tricky to find. You know, I'm not really sure, but for now, I think this is gonna have to be out of commission, but that's okay. We can still run the motor with a premix. We can just do a premix into the gas and we'll be perfectly fine. So we don't need to have this working necessarily to be able to operate the bike. So that's good. All right, let's get to this carburetor here. Time to get this guy taken apart and all cleaned up. All right, where should we start? Now let's get the heat gun. Well, I don't know if I recorded that, but I hit these with the heat gun, and that's how I got them off. All right, let's see if we can get this bowl off. Okay, these don't feel like they're gonna be too tight. No, not at all. Boy, I can already smell this gas. This gas smells old. It smells pretty bad. I think I'm gonna crack the garage door, vent it a little bit. Ooh, leaking out there. I think we can get it. Shoot. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, wow. pretty bad. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's grab. Oh yeah, look at all that. See all that gunk? That's a lot. Alright, well, I'll clean that out for sure. Try to get these fuel and air screws out. So I think this is the fuel and that's the air screw. Or like half a turn. This carb's pretty bad. It hasn't been cleaned in a long time. The spring. Not too bad. Spring. Alright, and the fuel screw. That's 1, 2. About 2.5. It's a little gunked up there. Doesn't look bad though. The spring's pretty nasty. I'll clean these up. See if we can get this pilot screw out. Had to hit it with WD-40. This carburetor, I think I've already said it, is in bad shape, man. Oh wow, it's small. I'm sure it's clogged. Alright, let's get this main jet out of here. Oh yeah, this is filthy. Clean that up. Let's choke. Choke. Alright, now we just need to figure out how to get this float bowl off. There's this pin right here. We can't get that pin out. It is stuck in there. Let's just keep working at that. Alright guys, so we're eventually going to get this clutch cover off here. So we're going to go ahead and start to drain the oil here. It's just a 11/16 bolt under here. There we go. And I gotta level the bike out, so let's do that. That was easy. Looks like we need to take this spring off here. So this, I think, is a switch that activates the brake light. I think that's what's going on here. That right there. And you need to get this off to get to that screw right there. So get this out of the way. All right, we've got a few screws to get off here. I'm gonna get it with the impact driver. So let's go ahead and start working our way around the case here. Start loosening these up. Looks like we got one right here in the middle. There we go. Here. I may end up having to move this out of the way. Just got that last one down there. Move this foot peg. Uh-oh, there we go. There we go. Go. Got it. Whew. Man, that was on there. We got it. Let's start there and keep them in order. They could be different lengths, which I'm already seeing that they are, so it's important to keep them in order when you take them out. All right, come on, there we go, got it. All right, what do you think we're gonna see here? Whew. Yeah, I can already see some rust on these friction plates on the clutch here. Basket doesn't look like it's in bad shape though. Looks like all the springs are there. Oh, that shifter rod is really rusted. Wow, there's a lot of rust in here. I guess that's when the water got in here. There is some rust. Eesh. And I hope we don't have to do a whole disassemble on this thing. Deal for the oil pump. It looks all right. This guy will obviously get cleaned up. Put this off to the side. All right, I went ahead and got that brake off and out of the way, so now we've got good space to work with here. All right, let's get this clutch off here. Go. Oh, they're all stuck together. Dang, these are all stuck together. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to break these apart. All right. This piece comes out. We have a washer, a little washer bearing right here. It's still in good shape. All right, there. That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. All right, the whole clutch is off here. This doesn't look like it's in bad shape. This still looks like it's pretty good. Got our clutch pieces laid out here, and also our friction plates. That's an issue, that's a problem. We'll have to see what we can do with that. And as a matter of fact, we have something coming in the mail that may have arrived today that will help us take care of this situation. So let's go check the mail. All right, guys, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here for today and then get started on this tomorrow. It's the weekend, so we got a lot to look forward to in this one. All right, y'all. This is an ultrasonic cleaner. So we are just gonna go ahead and dunk this in there just like that. I wanna go ahead and get this muffler off now. And I'm starting to make some progress here, as you can see. Everything is looking pretty dang good, I think now.